Hi, I'm Julie Young. I'm your instructor for Intro to Sociology. I'm excited to have you here. A little bit about myself. I have lived in the area for probably about 15 years, and I grew up in the mountains of North Carolina. So I have a bachelor's degree in social work from Appalachian State University, and I have a master's in sociology from South Dakota State University. Um, I spend a lot of time with giving back to my community, engaging with my community, um, love my pets, really want to get involved in anything that I can. I've spent about 20 years in the nonprofit field, um, fundraising, working with volunteers, public speaking, getting out into the community and getting people to give back either through time, money, volunteer, whatever it may be. I've also spent some time in higher education, and of course, my passion is sociology. So, what is sociology? Sociology is the study of people, humans, interaction, community. So, that's what we're going to learn about. Maybe you're going to look at different aspects. Let's say someone tells you, you know, um, children that are ages 3 to 5 struggle with reading. Well, let's find out the more of that dynamics. Is that a true statement? We're going to look at either doing surveys, looking at the families, looking at the children. What may cause that if it is a true statement? Things that even happen to you. Maybe you're at South Park Mall and you see people there, people watching. It tells you so much about a person. Have you ever looked at the census or crime records or heard the news? Ask questions. Even that little kid that may be having a tantrum in the corner when you're out, great opportunity. Look at it and just think about what could be the different things that are going on. So, sociology is asking those questions. Um, with that in mind, we're going to be doing some activities where I want you to ask those questions. We're going to teach you about how to research, the different dynamics. We're going to bring in the concept of family, politics, news, actions. All of this we're going to bring into our studies here. This is an overview, and I hope you get really excited and you want to study more aspects of sociology. So this is your introduction. During this whole entire process, there's a few things I want you to do. One, we're going to have quizzes. Complete your quizzes. All assignments are due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m., except for your last one, and that one's going to be due on Friday. And I will let you know when that one's coming up. But when an assignment is due at 11:59 p.m., you can't turn it in at 12 or 12:01. You have to turn it in by that. If you have an emergency come up, you're very sick, you've been to the doctor, you have an emergency room visit, let me know. Just send me a quick email. I may not check it that night. Hopefully, you may even tell me that something else is going on. You let me know ahead of time. But if it's an emergency or with yourself, or you've had a death in the family, your direct family, let me know. I can give you extensions. But if it's something else, we need to make sure you take the time and complete the material and turn it in by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Few things you're going to have. You're going to have your quizzes. You're going to have some papers coming up, and you're going to have discussions. So a couple quick notes on discussions. With discussions, I want you to remember you put down your information, and then you have to reply to someone else. So you're going to look at their information and reply. Always refer to the materials related to that. Even when you're replying back, just don't say, that's a good idea, or I like your ideas or thoughts. You need to expand on that. So remember those two parts are going to be part of your grade. Also, always be respectful of everyone. And when we're looking at it and it says your view, when you're looking at papers or the other, make sure you look at what it means when you're looking at the subject, not your personal view when you're looking at the papers. You want to back things up. Again, questions, research, details. If you have, for example, a paper coming up and you're a little nervous and you want to send it to me and get some more input on it before you submit the paper, I am happy to do that with you. If you have questions on anything, we can either meet virtually because I don't have an office there. Just send me an email. We'll do that. Even if it's you want to go over the materials, you want to go over a paper, you want to talk about discussion. If you just want to get some insight, if you're struggling with the class, let me know. You want to make sure that we get some of that early on if you're really struggling. If you feel like you can't complete something, always submit something for the class. It's better than a complete zero, but I really want you guys to work hard, get your information in, submit everything through Brightspace. So I need that information sent there so we can review it that way and submit the grades that way. Remember, there are no wrong questions. The wrong question is not asking the question when you need it. I look forward to working with all of you, and I'm excited about this session. And again, let's get excited about sociology, and I hope you find more interest in it for the future as well.